Do you know, this week, yeah, November 15th, according to statistics, could be correct, could be not correct. It is said that we reached the mark of 8 billion people in the world. 8 billion people in the world. 1 point, close to 2 billion are Muslims. Right? You still have 6 billion people for us to give this message to. So don't think enough has been done. You and I got to do that work. The Prophet ﷺ is the last and final messenger. And Allah gave him this message, and we are his followers. And that was his mission, and those were his words always to us. What did he say in that very famous last sermon? He said, those of you who are here, tell those who are not here. Those of you who have received the message of the Prophet ﷺ, take that message to those who have not received it. So you still got 6 billion people in the world that needs to get this message. That's 1 point. Amongst these 2 billion people who are Muslims, I don't want to give a statistics, but it's not 2 billion people who read the Quran. See, you and I still got to give this message. Isn't that true, Dr. Said? We still got to encourage Muslims to read the Quran. Send your children to read the Quran. There are those who learn to read it, but they don't read it. So even amongst the 2 billion Muslims, not everybody read the Quran. A lot of them learn the Quran, but they don't read it daily. How many people read the Quran every day? So you have the category of, we got to still, from the 2 billion Muslims, we got to still teach people to learn to read it. We got to teach people to read it. We got to encourage people to teach it. And we got to encourage people to live it. So you see how backward we are still when it comes to the 2 billion people. Even within the Muslim world, we got a lot of work to do to fulfill the mission of the Prophet ﷺ in spreading the message of the Quran. And the Prophet ﷺ says, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. What he says? خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. The best amongst you is he who learns the Quran and teaches it. And that was his mission. And he's also saying the best amongst you is he who learns it and teaches it. And that's basic. But teach is a very big word. It will fall under preach, spread the message, teach the world this message of the Quran, which was the mission of the Prophet ﷺ.